So, I read where Lindsey Vonn, the skier, she wants to play with the boys now. Now, why doesn't this surprise me? It should surprise me. Well, maybe it did a little when I first read the article. Isn't this what I was saying just a few months ago when I made my very first video about women in the WMMA? They want to be like men, they should fight men. And here she comes out saying she wants to compete against the men. I have to ask why again. Well, for all those of you who don't know why, simply because it's what I was talking about before, how women want to be like men, don't they? Well, they want to do the things men do. Not that so much that they want to be like men, or the responsibilities of men, I should say. That article, I'm sure you've heard of it. The Olympic skier champion Lindsey Vonn has launched a groundbreaking bid to compete against male opponents. I know there's a big difference between this and fighting, but the principle is still there, isn't it? It is. Well, why stop at skiing, though? Why not do everything? Boxing, bowling, tennis, golf. It would be good, I think, in a way, now that I think about it. Once the men completely destroy and humiliate the women, maybe they'll get it here, that they are the inferior, weaker sex. I suppose that's the only way they're going to realize that, isn't it? So I say, yeah, go ahead, compete with the men, embarrass yourself. It will just confirm what I've been saying all along, won't it? That women can't compete with men. I don't know why she wants to do this. Is it ego, probably, or just trying to prove a point, maybe? But this is skiing. That's the thing I'm stuck on. You know, anybody can put skis on and go down a hill. It's not that tough of a sport. Maybe this is why she thinks she can compete with men, because it's not that difficult to do. Well, I think she's going to be in for a big surprise, isn't she? When a man beats her bad. I could probably. I don't even ski. That's another story. Right? But getting back to WMMA, what if a woman would say the same thing Vonn just said? I want to fight against the guy. First of all, they probably wouldn't allow it. Let's say if they did, though. I think that would be probably the first and last time that would ever happen, wouldn't it? After the girl just gets pummeled. Like Vonn will get pummeled on the ski slopes. But that's good, though. Because women need to be put in their place. And if something like this puts them in their place, it's fine. See, women are getting these big egos. I think a lot of it has to do with the action movies, like Resident Evil 5 and the one Gina Carano was in, Haywire. See, they're getting this in their mind that they're tough and they can beat men. They're forgetting this is Hollywood. Like I said in the other videos, Hollywood. It's not real life. You can't take what they do, the women do in the movies, and put it in a real life situation. I think this is what Vonn's trying to do. Maybe she's been watching too many of these movies. To come out and say she wants to compete with men. This is what I've been talking about, isn't it? Well, leave a comment and see, should she be going up against men? Leave a comment and see if you think she should be, or if any woman should be competing against men in any sport. It doesn't matter what sport. Could be boxing, MMA, bowling, tennis. Let's see what else is there. Softball, football. They have lingerie football, but we don't know what that's about. See what else could they? Fencing. That's just sport where nobody can really get hurt in. Golf. Oh, that's another one. Golf. That's a pretty meek sport. Another sport that women get beat pretty bad in. Tennis. They already have mixed tennis. But I like to see the tennis one-on-one against man against women. Of course, people are going to say, well, remember Bobby Riggs and Billie Jean King? Well, you got to remember he was 55 years old at that time. I remember how old King was. 30s maybe? I can't remember. But he did pretty well for himself, considering his age. But well, that's the thing you'd have to really look for. Got to get the ages right. You can't have a 55-year-old man boxing against a 25-year-old woman. Although you should still win, but I have to admit that would give the younger person an advantage. So let's keep things even, though, when they do this. Be fair on both sides. And you will see that men will prevail over a woman in any sport. Well, yeah, track and field. That'd be another one. Men run faster than women. They can jump higher. But there's a lot of women out there that just don't believe that. And they need to be shown. Leave a comment and tell me if you agree or not.